Alright guys, how's it going? I got some package here that I'll unpackage or unbox in a minute from Midway USA, but here's some bits that I got from them, Midway. Alright guys, how's it going? Got some stuff from Midway USA, and I got a package here that I'll undo in a minute, as per I said in the title. But here's some bits I got from them a week ago. Just the kind of stuff that they do for those guys that are into shooting and stuff like that. Here's some for black powder, some 44 caliber I got. There they are there, for the 44 caliber revolvers that I have. Quite a decent sized ball. You wouldn't want that winging its way into your body. And got some 54 caliber, and look at the size difference, 54 caliber to 44. It's quite a bit of difference there. Quite a bigger ball. The 54 caliber goes into my blunderbuss there. And I got a £5 box of double note buckshot, and they come in 2 bags, and there's the size of that. That's what double note buck looks like. And I can do a mix of double note buck and shot, so I can put a 54 caliber ball and some buckshot into like the blunderbuss, and that makes a phenomenal, very early day blaster, a shotgun really. But I got some leather there for the flintlock as well, and a cleaning brush, and that's what I got the other week. Alright, let me put this stuff away and we'll open up the new package. See what comes out the bag. This is the main, here we go. We got a funnel here for black powder again. And this is from Cash Manufacturing. A little brass funnel for filling up your black powder flasks. And from, again, Cash Manufacturing. Here's a little black powder. It's spring loaded, this one. Let's rip it open. This one's spring loaded for putting just small quantity of black powder into the pan of the flintlock. Really nicely made, all solid brass. Let's tear open this and have a look at the funnel. I'm just making this video just because I got the stuff here and I can. Might amuse a few people out there, although probably not many. Alright, nice little funnel. Here's the main thing I got. These are on sale. The Ruger air pistol. It's the Mark V. It reminds me of a Ruger I had back in the UK. I had the 22 long rifle version of this, so mine was a Mark II back in the 80s, and I loved that pistol. And of course had to give it up when we had to give up handguns back in the late 80s in the UK. Yep, we had to give up our handguns. Alright, oh yeah, powder flask, forgot about that one. Let's get into this thing. go. It's a modern version. It's just purely functional. It's kind of like a plastic, that is. And that's the kind of measure I wanted, the spring one that you push with your thumb. And this will measure out enough for a 44 cal. That's what nozzle is on it, but the nozzles here, you can unscrew them and put on a different nozzle. You can see how that works. That opens up there. Just going to shut the door, there's some noise out there. Right, and we got some ammo for the little air pistol there. Pretty nice looking gun. We got some Excite for plinking 500 of those. These are taped shut, and some spiky ones there. There's the plinkers. The plinkers are fat, like a wad cutter, cut through the paper targets. Let's open up this pistol and have a quick look at it. Alright, I'm going to open this up and then I'll get back to you. It'll take me a while. Some of these plastic things are hard to get into. Alright, let's see what it says on the box. 320 feet per second. I don't know what that is in foot-pounds. Brick barrel air pistol, Mark 5. That's about it. Little booklet here. I know for you older guys, you probably grew up with air pistols. I did in the UK, or if you live in the US, maybe you grew up with the real thing. Most kids in the UK didn't though, although some did. We had shotguns and rifles and pistols when we were allowed to, if you're old enough to remember that. Right, so there we go, break barrel. I'm not going to load it up and shoot it in here, but if we can see through see the rifling in the barrel. It's got a safety on here. Figure it all out. Alright, there's some dummy stuff here. That's a dummy magazine release, dummy slide lock, but the safety is right there. Yeah. Alright, let's blow a little bit of oil out the barrel. There we go. So these, I'll put the price up on the screen. I think it was about 40 bucks or something like that for this. But I did get it because it reminded me of what I used to have, the long rifle, you know. We got adjustable sights on here. Manufactured by Umarex under license from Sturm, Ruger and Company. On there. It's got the caliber there, 177. Yeah. Alright, we'll have a little bit of fun with this thing plinking in the backyard. that feels kind of chintzy, plasticky around here. And that's plastic, some kind of plastic material here. Got a little red dot on the foresight. It's not too difficult to cock it. I think that safety comes on automatic. Let's just check if that safety comes on automatic. Yes, it does. It does. So you're gonna have to keep dropping the safety off. So there you go, guys. That's what we got in our little haul. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.